Hey guys, as I'm on Project 10 Pan, I don't really have anything new to show you, so I guess the beauty of being on Project 10 Pan is that you start to appreciate the things that are already in your collection that you may have forgotten about. And I just thought that I would dedicate a video to drugstore or pharmacy or just generally low-end products that I really enjoy. So I've got a whole pile of them next to me, so I'll try to get through them as quickly as possible so as not to bore you too much. I will start with eye products. The first one I'll show you is one that I actually haven't used for quite a while, but I found it really useful when I first sort of got interested in makeup, or more interested in makeup about a year ago, I guess I'd say. Embarrassingly enough, all I did before that, I had this one sort of grey coloured eyeshadow. I would just dip my finger in it and I'd just swipe it over my lid, and that was my eyeshadow process. So when I realised, that some people use 2, 3, 4, 5 eyeshadows at once, kind of blew my mind, and I didn't really know where to start, and so this was kind of helpful. It's from Bourjois and it's called Smoky Eyes, and it's a trio, and I don't know if you're going to see this very well, but it's sort of got a little graph or diagram or whatever at the back, and some quick instructions on how to apply it or where to apply it. I haven't used these much, as I said, but I still sometimes use this top one as a highlight. Yeah, I think that this was really useful, especially for someone that was sort of new to makeup. The next ones I'm going to show you are all from Rimmel. I have 3 Rimmel eyeshadows, and I tend to go to these, or some of these, quite often. One that I love for an all over sort of lid look is this sort of champagne-y gold one called Spun Gold. Yeah, it just looks nice over the lid and, nice and simple, and I do like to pair this quite often with this colour in Rockstar, which is sort of a darker, I guess you'd just call it, it's almost bronze, but it's more brown, but it's also got that sort of frosted shimmer kind of finish to it, and I tend to use this sort of in the corner or in the crease very lightly, which you can see there. As you all know, see, it's quite pigmented really. As you all know, I love neutrals, so these are my go-tos quite often. And I do also have a matte black from Rimmel that is good to just use in, the outer corner. It's not, I suppose it's not the best quality, it's probably not as good as, your MAC or whatever, which I know lots of people love. But for me, I'm not ever going to really do a look where I'm using purely black and I need it to be, the blackest black that ever blacked. So this is good for, in the corner. It does the job. And now I've got stuff all over me, so actually this is a good time to probably show you another product. It's by Rimmel as well. It's Gentle Eye Remover. Eye Makeup Remover. Last time I said that, I did the exact same thing. It's for makeup removing, not removing your actual eyes. I really like this because it's not oily like a lot of the higher end eye makeup removers, so I've really liked this, and as you can see I'm running kind of low. Last product, which is an eye product, well, last eye product I should say, is from Barry M, which I guess isn't really a drugstore product for Australians or Americans or anyone other than those in the UK. It's a Dazzle Dust, and I've got it in number 39, which is called Tan, I believe, and as the name would suggest, it is a nudie, neutral tan colour, and it's really pretty just to use as a wash all over the lid as well. In terms of eyeliners, I'm not very sort of experimental with the eyeliners I use. Most days I will just tightline my upper waterline with a black eyeliner, so all I really need is something that's not too hard, is quite soft and isn't sort of going to rub off. For the most part it usually migrates to in between my lashes, which is where you kind of want it to be anyway, so it's not really difficult, I suppose, to find something to work in that instance, but for the time being I've been using Rimmel's Soft Kohl in the black colour, which I would imagine is called Jet Black, and as you can, I'll just show you, it's, goes on nice and easily. It's nice and soft. It's, you know, it's not going to pull at your skin or anything like that, so it does the job, and I like that. I went a little bit crazy a couple of months ago at Priceline because they were having some kind of deal with Bourjois, and they have just an incredible range of different eyeliners in different kinds as well. I picked up 3 of them. I don't know if you can see that name. It's got accents, and that just puts me off, and I don't really know what it's meant to say. I would sort of compare these to 24/7 Urban Decay eyeliners because they're very soft and they go on very, very easily. This blue one, which I don't know if you can see, but I do have it on my lower and upper sort of lash line, is very bright. You can see that there. And these are kind of good because if you wanted to kind of use them as a sort of a shadow, you can, you know, put them on your lid, and they do allow you to blend out. They don't sort of set straight away. And this one is a brownie sort of colour. There you go. So although I don't get to use them very much because I'm not very out there when it comes to eyeliners, I still really like those. Onto face products, which I guess all of these technically are for your face, but you know what I mean. This is something that I've used for years and years, and obviously I still use it every now and then because I've still got it. It's, I think it is Maybelline. Yes, Maybelline Cover Stick Concealer. This one's seen better days. It's a little bit haggard, but I find this really good because it's creamy and it gives really good coverage, so I just use this for blemishes or acne scarring. Probably not really good for under eyes. I don't think it is soft enough for that kind of application, but everything else it works well for. And this is a product, it's also from Bourjois, and I think it kind of got overlooked a bit because it came out sort of not long after Revlon's Photo Ready came out, and it got a little bit of hype online, and that's why I ended up buying it. But it's something that, you know, I still go to because I really quite like it. It's the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, and this one is in whatever the lightest colour was. Number 51. I think they had a number 50, but I never saw it, so I got the 51, and it's okay. I'm actually wearing it now, really just, I slapped it on before I started filming. I like that it comes in a little pump, and unlike some pumps, which I know you know, you put down your finger and way too much comes out, you can actually sort of, I suppose, get the right amount out. It won't, you know, spurt it all at the last second. It'll come out gradually, so I really like that. I like that it's got this bit that goes up, so you can sort of see where you are up to when you're going to run out. It's got good coverage, but you know, not too much, and it's got sort of a glowy, not too oily sort of finish to it. I haven't put any powder over it, so yeah. And it smells sort of like apricots, I think. I know it's got a fruity sort of scent, but it's not too offensive, and it goes away once you've put it on, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's nice and cheap and cheerful. I haven't tried the concealer version of this, but I really do like the foundation, and it's probably something that I might repurchase when I run out. Last one is also a Maybelline product. So it's mainly Rimmel, Maybelline and Bourjois, as you probably realised. Oh, you know what? I just realised that I forgot probably one of my favourite eyeshadows. So anyway, I'll tell you about this. I think I had this in one of my first videos as well as one of my favourites of that month, but it is the Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara. This is in the black, and I like it because I know a lot of people like the clumpy look, but I'm more into a natural look. So basically I like to have my eyelashes look just like my eyelashes, but slightly better. There is the bristles. You know, it's larger than some, but it's not as big as others, and it's got quite a lot of bristles on it, which I guess covers your eyelashes quite well. And it's something that you could, you know, put multiple layers on, and you could build it up to be quite dramatic. But I do like it on the weekend, it's just to put a tiny bit, actually not much at all, on. And the last product, which I completely forgot to say, which is I think the only Revlon product, Actually, this is my second last product because there is one more. I just saw it when I looked. This is Revlon. It is one of their satin eyeshadows, and it is number 20 Nude Slip. I love this colour, and it's quite similar to the Rimmel one that I was talking about to start with, because it is sort of that gold, nudie, almost champagne-y sort of colour. And this one has a better payoff, and it is a lot sort of smoother when you apply it. That's it there, and I love this colour. It's just so nice. There you go. Yeah, it looks really good on its own, or with something else sort of lightly on the crease, on the corner. Yeah, I go to this quite often, and you know, it comes with heaps of products. As you all know, Revlon's slightly more expensive than some of the other brands that you find in the drugstore, but I think that this is worth it because, you know, it's better quality than a lot of other drugstore products. And lastly, because I keep getting confused and thinking that I've finished, but I haven't, is a lipstick. I'm not a massive fan of strong coloured lipsticks, so this works really well for me. It is Maybelline as well, and it is number 100 Pink Pearl, and this is sort of, I'm wearing it now, it's sort of just a sort of a nudie pink with sort of a pearl sheen to it. I think this is good because I know that a lot of people love nudes, but it's hard to wear them, especially if you're as pale as say I am. This sort of works because it's not a very strong colour. I sort of consider it to be a nude, but it's more wearable because it's got that pink look to it. So there you go. It's rather sheer, sort of coming off a bit peachy there, but it is, well, I guess it is sort of a pinky peach. Yeah, I really like it. It's almost got a gloss sort of feel to it. It's not too heavy. It's actually quite light, and it feels really nice on your lips. It's not drying or anything. Yeah, I really like this. I don't know if they've still got it. I think I may have got this on sale at some point, and really like it. So yeah, those are my favourites in terms of my drugstore products. That's pretty much all the drugstore products that I own, to be honest, because it's something that I don't feel guilty about. If I don't like it, I'll just throw it away. Though when I have sort of high-end products that I don't like, I'm too scared to throw them away. So that's where sort of the gigantic haul of makeup builds up, because I'm too, you know, I feel bad if I throw away expensive things. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you've got, you know, any drugstore favourites that you would like to share with me, that would be great. Leave a comment, and I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good weekend. Cool. Bye.